Hi, I'm Rosanti. I'm a digital artist and I'm here to learn and improve. In my first video, I said that I want to focus on practicing driving shapes, and when I think about shapes, the first thing that comes to my mind is the Asaro head. It's a model where you can clearly see all the planes and shapes of the head. I want to draw it not as a head or a face, but as separate shapes and see what will come out of that. I ended up with this, but I didn't like it, so I started again. The more practice, the better. The Asaro head is also great for practicing light and shadow. I did it once and I will definitely try it again in the future. Maybe it could be an idea for another video, to do a lighting study. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. To be honest, I recorded this once before, but I did it wrong. So this is actually my second attempt. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? As you can see, the nose here is a bit too long. That's because I feel like I focused too much on the head as a whole and less on the separate shapes. It's a shame I realized it during editing because it's a little too late. I will definitely need to repeat this exercise again, especially that front view. But for now, let's draft this from different angles. It's still not easy to focus on only one shape at a time, but I feel like it's a little easier in this view than before. I just realized how far from the head the ears are set. Honestly, I don't usually think about it. I always draw them by feel. I try not to place them in the middle of the head, of course, while driving profiles, but I never really thought about their exact location. But it's good to be aware of that. This angle is interesting. In this case, driving only one shape at a time is easier, because despite appearance, I think it's quite difficult when you think about it as a head. You don't really see any facial features here, so the brain can struggle to processing this. At least my brain. So here we have separate shapes, and somehow it still looks like a head. Maybe we can add some shadows to make it look more interesting. Figuring out the shadows with all these shapes isn't super easy, so I'm kind of basing it on how it looked in my screenshots. Obviously, it's going to change depending on the light source, but like I said before, I think it would be really cool to make a separate video just about this. It's something I'd love to explore more myself. Okay, so now based on this, I will try to build a more facey face. Well, it's not perfect. You can clearly see my mistakes here, like the nose being placed too low. But still, you can tell it's a face, right? Tell me I'm right, please. The first attempt, which didn't work out, inspired me to draft Mr. Darcy based on this face. After that, I couldn't help it and made a proper driving of him. You can see on the screen. So this is the exercise I came up with for the start. It was really interesting to try and see a face in a little different way than usual. I'm curious if you will try it too, or maybe you already did it along with me. Please make sure to let me know in the comments. My tip, based on my mistake, try to focus on one shape at a time, not the whole face. It was fun driving with you and I will see you in the next one. Bye!